How's it going, YouTube? Navysooner here. So today we're going to be doing a review on this pistol right here. I don't do reviews on pistols very often, but we're going to do one on this one. Let's get into it. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to come and let you know that I have a Subscribestar account and a Patreon account. I've had the Subscribestar for about a month and a half now, or 2 months, and guess what? No one's fucking signed up because I'm a shitty fucking reviewer. But if you want to offer money for me to keep this channel going, you can go to Subscribestar. And I also just started a Patreon. Yeah, I know some of you people that are like so fucking pro 2A can't stand Patreon. Well, guess what? I don't give anything away because I don't have any followers to give anything away to. So if you want me to be able to start giving stuff away, maybe you could go and give me some money in Patreon or Subscribestar. The links will be down in the description of this video. Okay, so the pistol that we're going to be doing a review on today is this one. It is a Glock 48, and I guess it can serve as the Glock 43 review as well, but I mean, you'll know that there's a difference, and I'll tell you later on. What the Glock 48 is a 9mm pistol that is single stack, and it takes a 10-round magazine. It comes with 2 of them in the box. It's got a 6.85 inch barrel, and the Glock 43 and 43X both come with the 6.06 inch barrel. So it's just a little bit longer here in the front. It also comes with front slide serrations. Now let's get into things that I like about this pistol. One thing that I really like about this pistol is the slim grip. It fits my hand perfectly. I don't have small hands, I have medium hands, but my hand, it just feels so perfect in my hand right there. That is one of the big pluses on this firearm here. And it being slim, it's easier to conceal than a Glock 19. With the Glock 19, it's about the same dimensions. So this would be a great alternative to a Glock 19, although it's slimmer. The trigger on this firearm is very good. It's got like the Gen 5 trigger that Glocks have. A lot of people were commenting on their 48s earlier that the trigger pull was horrendous and really heavy, but this one, it is, I measured it at like 6.2 on average, so 6 pounds 2 ounces on average for the trigger pull, which is very good for a carry pistol. You're not going to have any issues with this trigger, I don't believe, especially since Glock has gone in and changed it up on most 48s and 43s and 43Xs. Another thing that I like about this firearm is the reversible mag release. It's just like Gen 4 and Gen 5. You can reverse the mag release right there, and it's just a little bar in there that you have to get to, and it's really easy to do. I'm left-handed, but I have trained to where I use my middle finger to release my magazines when I need to change mags. So I'm keeping it on that side, especially since my wife is also right-handed, and it just helps with her, and I don't really have any issues with mag changes. I also like that it is a Glock style of arms I'm very familiar with because that's what I carry. Am I a Glock fanboy? You could say I am, but I'm just used to them, so that's why I really like Glock. It's just because that's what I shoot a lot, and that's what I'm used to. So I'm one of those people that once you get used to something and you're good at it, well, I'm not good, but once you get used to something, you stay with that. And that way I don't have to change my manual of arms. So that's a reason that I really like this, because it's got the same manual of arms for a Glock. Also the same takedown as every Glock. I also like that it's bigger than the Glock 43. The Glock 43 is smaller and easier to conceal, but it has less rounds. This one holds 10, and there are magazines that hold more. I'll talk about that later, but it holds 10 rounds as opposed to the Glock 43 holds 7, I believe it was. Don't remember. I'll put a notation down below so people can know that I put the notation, but still get pissed off and put comments down in the thing. I don't know, people are just shitheads when it comes to comments, and I don't fucking like them, and most of them that are bad or asshole-ish, I just fucking delete. Dislikes. What I dislike about this gun. Obviously, the Glock sights. My Glock 19, I have True Glow, I think, is it true? Yeah, they're True Glow tritium night sights. And that's what I have on my Glock 17. And yeah, the Glock sights are horrible. I don't know why Glock doesn't go in and change their sights. I mean, they're not horrible, but I mean, and they're usable, but most people change those out anyways. So why don't just make better sights, Glock? It's not that hard. I understand that you can pay a little extra for night sights from Glock, but why should we have to pay a little extra? I mean, y'all are making a shit ton of money off these anyways, so just put better sights on there. It's not that big a deal. I guess Glock thinks it is. Oh well. Fuck the consumer, right? Another thing that I dislike about this firearm on this pistol is everything is Gen 5 like, except for the ambidextrous slide release. Now, my training, I'm okay with having it on this side, but I would prefer to have it on this side. That way, I can be able to release the slide with my thumb instead of reaching up with my index finger and releasing the slide, or having to do the reach over. Something about this firearm that is very interesting is not really the firearm, but the magazines. There's a company called Shield, and they make the Shield S15. Those are 15 round metal magazines. Glock has always been these plastic magazines, and Shield decided, why don't we make them metal and we can fit more rounds in it, and it makes it 15 rounds. The only problem with that is I haven't been able to get my hands on it. Every time someone says, hey, it's out there for sale, I get there, it's gone. I mean, I understand it's a lot of people are wanting this magazine, but if I get my hands on them, I get my hands on them. If I don't, I don't. It's not a big deal. Plus, to be able to use those mags, you need to change out your mag release, because this one's plastic and it needs a metal one because it's metal magazines and it'll wear this mag release down. Another thing to worry about with these guns are your holsters. Now, there's plenty of them out there. That's not really something to worry about, but what I'm worried about is finding lower priced holsters. And this one I found from Mission First Tactical. I thought, oh, awesome, this is gonna be great, because it comes with the little piece that sticks out and makes it push against your belly. But that only works for right-handed. So it is an ambidextrous holster, but you can't use that little thing, the wing, to be able to make it press against your body. And also with this holster, if you try to straight up appendix carry, my button on my pants was rubbing up against right here and causing this to have issues with messing up the finish on the barrel, on the chamber, and the slide. So I had to move it over just a little bit. I guess that would probably be my 11 o'clock is where I have it sit whenever I'm carrying this firearm. Now, it is very concealable, much better than my Glock 19, but I'd rather it be more forward, and I can go get other holsters. I'm just letting you know about this holster that I have for it. Well, all of that, I would go and get one of these if I were you, especially if you're in a state that doesn't allow anything more than 10 rounds, or you have a small hand, because I have medium hands and this fits me perfectly. And my Glock 19, what to be able to have the beaver tail, you have to use at least the medium grip, and it just makes it a little bit more thick in the hands. This was something that I forgot to say in my likes, was the beaver tail that's automatically built into it. So having the thin grip and the beaver tail built in is perfect for my hands. So if you have smaller hands and you want to be able to carry Glock 19 size, go with this. And if you are in a non-free state like California and you need something that's 10 rounds, I would go with this, especially with the size. It's closer to something that would be more of a duty pistol. So yeah, I would go and get one of these. I really like them. Not paid. I purchased this with my own money. I am retired Navy, so I still get the blue label. Luckily, I get discounts on that because of being blue label. Nothing from Glock, because no one pays me shit, because no one likes me. Oh well, fuck it. Navysooner out.